Is it just me, or is Joseph Gordon-Levitt picking documentary roles for his roles? Man on Wire becomes The Walk. Citizen 4 becomes Snowden. I very much look forward to seeing him as Michael Moore in his next movie. Should be fun.
Fresh brains for you, Trevor.
Trevor James, Interactive Ops, Division Chief.
Ed, Snowden.
I've been briefed. Next door, Zentalk. Defense. That's where you'll be working. Over here, we have Rock, our offense. Now I move between the two. We're going to tight ship here, Snowden.
Yes, sir.
You'll be working with Haynes?
Hey, Patrick Haynes.
Nice to meet you.
Good to have you.
You watch out for him. He's the smartest guy in the building right here.
Come on.
Bro, how many languages do you speak again?
I mean, 7 in code, 6 spoken, 2 signs.
That's cool.
Great. Another language I can't understand.
Snowden stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Edward Snowden, the former NSA CIA worker who blew the whistle on the government's use of our own technology to spy on us. Lots of interesting questions, interesting quandaries to think about in this one. Is it worth watching, though? Here's 5 things you might want to know about Snowden. Okay, I kid JGL for the documentary thing, but here's the thing. I do think it's an issue, and it was an issue with The Walk as well. A great documentary, in my mind, is always going to trump a great narrative film. So there's something about The Walk and then this one as well that just feels a little less than their corresponding documentaries. Now, if you haven't seen those documentaries, maybe it'll be a better experience for you. Not that it was an awful experience, but I'll give it a caution because I do think it affected my view of the film. Since we're starting on the negative side of things, let me just say this. I'm not a big Oliver Stone fan either. It's not the narrative stuff or the controversy stuff. That stuff's fine. For me, I don't think he has a great grasp on humanity, the warmth of humanity specifically. I find his movies to be stale, to be a little cold. There's something missing here. There's a life missing here to these characters. Even the relationship stuff between Snowden and his girlfriend feels a little muted to me. Doesn't really get me caring for them in the way that I think the movie wants me to, and I think that pretty much is Oliver Stone's fault. Although the other part of it, and this might be the reason it feels muted as well, I don't think the movie is focused enough. It's too long. It feels like there were segments of this film that could have been tightened up quite a bit, especially the relationship stuff. So you have a tighter, more focused edit. That movie may maintain a little more of that dramatic energy to it a little better, so that by the end, we feel like we've been compelled the whole time instead of more of a start and stop kind of feel. Man, I don't like starting with the negative stuff. I do it every once in a while, but it always makes me feel like people are going to think I hate the movie more than I do, because this is a good movie. So let's get to the good stuff. The performances are really good. Joseph Gordon-Levitt has proved again that he really is an actor. It's interesting because he is a persona, but he can drop that persona to really embody a character like Edward Snowden. And for somebody who we know well, who we've seen both in real life and in the documentary, I think that's important to do, and I think he captures the presence very well. And the other thing I liked about the movie, and this is a big one for me, I think it's really smart. The themes in this movie are worth thinking about. The idea of privacy, what do we give up willingly? What do we give up unwillingly? What right does the government have to invade our privacy for our quote-unquote protection? Should Snowden have blown the whistle on them? Was that the right decision? Was it the wrong decision? All of these conundrums are rattling through my brain this entire time, just like they were in the documentary, in a way that I think is mentally engaging and I think does the movie very, very well. Overall, I feel like Snowden suffers from a little pacing issues, some other issues like that, but because of the performances and just the nature of the topic, I came away enjoying it enough to give it a solid B. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review. We'll get to the Best Ever Challenge here in a bit. First, if you want to interact more, you can click the info button for links to other reviews, as well as how to support the channel. You can find me on social media, Aaron Dicer, Aarondicer. Love to interact there on Twitter or Facebook or wherever you do your social media, Snapchat, whatever. You'll likely find me there. You can also subscribe to the podcast if you do the podcast thing. We'd appreciate it. Subscribe in iTunes, rate, leave a comment, whatever. Interact with us. We'd have a good time. It's called SiftPop. 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 We'd love to see you there. All right, on to the Best Ever Challenge, where you name the best movie ever in a particular category. Also try to identify my choice. We're going to go with the best whistleblower movie ever. Movie about a whistleblower. This might surprise some people because there's a very obvious good one, but I like the one that kind of revolved for me around Matt Damon's weight gain and mustache. That probably gives it away, but man, I like that movie. Take a guess at mine in the comments. Also leave your choice there as well. By the way, the first person to get mine right does get a point. Here's 5 extra seconds to hit subscribe. It's the logo right down in this corner. 5 seconds isn't long, so you just need to click it immediately because the 5 seconds is almost up. In fact, bye.